Hello, 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 folks. Welcome to the Hello World. This is Magdalena. So, thank you for tuning in. And whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me just kind of catch my breath. Yeah. Okay, folks. Well, listen, I just wanted to welcome you to my Hello World podcasting with Magdalena. And I hope you're doing good. And let's see what direction we are going on today, but it will go in some direction. So, anyway, the reason why for me is right now so difficult actually even to pinpoint what the heck is going on because we are dealing with so much. Hold on. We are dealing with so much stuff right now that is pretty much incredible, unbelievable, and it's even very difficult to focus. So, for me, this is right now a time where I just kind of need to step back. This is not right now the time to do any kind of big plans or anything else, but to allow the energy to kind of crystallize or go in the direction it needs to be going. So, number one, let's go first. What I always like to do, let's go to check our chart and where the planets are standing today. Well, guess what? Yay, yesterday we had actually a new moon in Libra. So, how did you feel it? Ooh, I really had to kind of step back myself because there was a lot of pressure. This is Libra is my 12th house, so trust me, there's a lot of, stuff coming out the closet. So, okay, let's do that again. Sun is in Libra. Today the moon is in Scorpio. Mercury is in Scorpio and is retrograde. Venus is in Virgo. Mars is in Aries retrograde. Jupiter Capricorn, Saturn Capricorn, Uranus in Taurus retrograde. Neptune Pisces retrograde. Pluto Capricorn, Chiron retro in Aries, true North Node Gemini retro, and true Lilith in Aries, it's retro. So we still have, quite a bit of planets retro, but, the major planet, what we were dealing with at the Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto, all in Capricorn, they are actually kind of recovering from that retrograde stage. And these other ones are, doing the work they need to be done, so. But it's right now, you would say, how does it feel? Is that, it's almost look like you just passed through the tornado and there will be a huge cleanup. Okay. I mean, you can see, I'm in the US, so you can see that the platform on the election and what's really going on, it just look like it will just take your breath away. What is, the information that is coming to the surface. And another things, what I would have to say, that is really coming to the surface, and that's for me very significant having a Libra in the 12th house. Our relationships in the past related to government institutions, hidden agendas, and blah blah blah. Being in Libra means compromised relationships, because the Libra is opposing actually the true, not the Chiron in Aries, and showing us our woundings. So for me, even I'm doing this for so long, folks, I'm still amazed the new lies and the new deceptions that we are constantly facing. So I was kind of trying to figure out how do I want to, you know, call my podcasting today. And I was going through a lot of different points, and I kind of got stuck on the word reset. Okay, because this word reset is coming so often and so frequently right now in the last maybe a year or two. And I think what I was realizing the same with, what we were dealing with the vaccine in the January, February, that, people were standing up, that we kind of got smacked with this pandemic. Okay. And I think on the bigger scale, we are also getting slammed with this quote unquote reset crap. Okay, because there's so many people outside believing in this Nasara, Jasara, and on and on and on and on stories and crypto and what else, that I'm not quite sure how much did people go into understanding what's really going on. Because what I'm recognizing, this whole battle, if you go beyond what is really going on right now, this lockdown, wearing the mask, and you know, people are saying that POTUS says, we will not need, there will not be a mandatory vaccine. But guess what? Um, this is all just a front line that, we are getting mesmerized by words. Okay. And the reason why I'm saying that mesmerized, because just think about this. Number one, by now, we know that the virus never got separated. Number two, if the virus never got separated, then what are they testing for? And then number three, if we don't have something and we don't know what we are testing for, how can you make the vax for something that doesn't exist? So do you see what we are talking about? So by all this mandating in lockdown, we are actually forgetting to ask the question, because we are so I'm looking for the word. We are getting abused. That's the only word what is right now coming to my mind. If I get to another word, I will bring it up. That we are so stuck in this circle of, you cannot do this, you cannot do this, you have to do this, and it's incredible, because it's impacting people's lives, people's income, it impacts relationships, it impacts families, it impacts countries, everything, folks. And as I've been digging for this, to see this from a different point, astrology is always great because it can actually show you some points what really happened in the history. And I think what we are dealing right now, very much what was happening actually when hold on, I'm going back to about the Magna Carta. Okay, I have the chart actually in front of me. When there was this amazing and turbulent times in Europe, and let me just read right now about this Magna Carta. It's a document quarantining English political liberties that was drafted at a rain-made meadow by the River Thames and signed by King John on June 2015, under pressure from his rebellious barons. And you know what is kind of interesting to me, because today is the 17th, let me double check, yes, the 17th, and what's really going on actually in London? There's a coronavirus skeptics marching through London streets to denounce restrictions about this lockdown. So and guess what, folks? We are actually experiencing what really happened 805 years ago. Isn't that interesting? Because at the time, the sun was actually in Cancer, which is about people. Moon was in Aquarius. That's, the moon is, the Aquarius supposed to be about liberations. The Mercury was in Cancer, again, people expressing themselves. Venus was about in Cancer, actually about our value, our homes. And then what was so fascinating to me, I looked at that Mars was in Pisces 12th house. Remember, if you remember me when I was talking about when we had Mars in Pisces, what did I call that? The old dude being impotent. So practically it shows us that the King John was not capable of his true rulerships. And people were rebelling about. And then Jupiter was also in Pisces 12th house. It's about, bring to the next level, to the spiritual level. So, people were rebelling, or the barons were rebelling about the, stupidity of the impotent rulers like King John's. And Saturn was in Virgo. Talking about limitations, folks. I always call Libra is, not a Libra, Virgo is actually a alien. And having Saturn in Virgo, it would be, the protecting and service to the people. So that means there was a humongous rebellion. Again, the polarity between the Saturn and Mars, the father against the son, generational clash. Same thing as a societal clash, what we are seeing today. And Uranus was in Libra. It's kind of funny because right now we have a Libra. And Chiron is in Libra. Chiron is in Aries, folks. Talking about, could that be that we are still dealing with the molecules of emotion that got unresolved? They were suppressed, but unresolved from the time, from, something with 805 years ago. Do you see when I'm talking about how important is to work on our shadow? Because anything you are suppressing, we are not integrating. So let me just kind of finish and then we will go further. Neptune was in Aries, so practically we were creating a new picture at the time, and the Pluto was in Leo. Practically know yourself. So obviously people were waking up. Same Pluto as we had in the generation of baby boomer folks.